Before there was a house here, there was a file on a laptop, 47 hours of drawing, a shape that existed nowhere except on a screen, and two people who decided they were going to build it by hand out in the open ground. It took 6 months, snow and rain, days that started before light and ended after dark, and the people around them said it was a waste of time. Watch what a drawing turns into. The plan leaves the laptop and gets sketched onto paper, and that piece of paper goes out to the site. Then the machines arrive and the ground opens. An excavator levels the uneven land and cuts the pit the house will sit in. A loader brings the first concrete blocks. Trenches dug, steel rebar cages set inside them, concrete poured around the steel. The foundation of this house is a drawing made solid, and it has to be right, because everything above it inherits its mistakes. He's a civil engineer, has been since 2017, which shows in what happens next. Block by block, the foundation walls climb, laid on mortar, kept dead straight. At about 1.5 feet, the loaders return, this time with soil, dumped inside the walls and spread flat by shovel, then hammered down by plate compactor until it stops moving. Pipes go in at the corners for what comes later. A waterproof membrane covers the whole area, cutting the ground's moisture off from the house forever. Steel mesh across the top, then concrete poured and pulled smooth. That floor is the last flat, empty thing on this site. From here, the house starts going up. And it doesn't go up like other houses. At first, a half-height perimeter wall goes up around it, defining the base of the house. Once the half-height wall is complete, he installs a continuous wooden plate along the top of it. This timber base becomes the anchor point where the A-frame structure will be secured. After that, long wooden beams cut precisely and joined into A shapes, one after another. Then they start standing them up. Each frame is aligned, spaced, and nailed at every joint, and the reason for the shape is in the shape itself. An A-frame carries its roof all the way to the ground, so the walls and the roof are the same structure. Fewer parts, enormous strength, and snow slides straight off instead of sitting on top of it. Horizontal beams go in between the frames, dividing the house into 2 levels, and planks are laid across them to make a second floor solid enough to work on. The skeleton is up, and then he does something the drawing had planned all along. He starts welding steel. Beside the A-frame, a steel frame takes shape. Pipes aligned and welded into a box-shaped extension, straight out of the 3D model. Two structures, two materials, one house, timber for the frame, steel for the room hanging off its side. The remaining A-frames go up around it until the skeleton reaches the far end. And in the middle of all this, with the house still open to the sky, he plants young trees around it. Landscaping, months before there's anything to landscape. Now the house gets its layers, a waterproof membrane over the whole frame. A second black barrier on top of that. Narrow battens fastened across it all, holding everything down and creating the gap the cladding will sit on. Three layers, and by tomorrow, you'll only be able to see one of them. The blue metal panels go on. Roof first, then the walls, the same material running down the entire slope of the A. And in a few days, the house stops looking like a structure and starts looking like a building. He builds wooden steps beside the swimming pool. That's right. Somewhere in all this, they built a pool. The opposite slope gets the same treatment: membrane, barrier, battens, panels. Then, a break from the house, he shifts outside and begins building the exterior deck, laying wooden planks one by one to create the flooring around the house. A small outdoor seating cabin, framed in wood, boarded, roofed, somewhere to sit down. White trim panels are attached along the front edges of the house, giving the frame its clean outline. Then another load of concrete blocks arrives, and he begins building the ground floor rear wall, laying each brick one by one. Back at the house, a reinforced window opening is framed into the wall. White trim goes along the front edges. The rear wall gets built differently: concrete blocks, then a decorative wooden framework with large window openings cut into it, then black membrane and white PVC panels over the top, blue on the front, white at the back, and clean trim down every sloped edge. From outside, it's finished. Inside, there's nothing. Wooden floor planks go down side by side. A heavy frame goes up at the front for the glass. Floor to ceiling, the whole face of the A opened up to whatever is outside. Then insulation into every wall cavity, boards over the top, and the systems start threading through the walls before they close. PVC plumbing routed for the bathroom. Electrical wire pulled through the framing, an opening cut for the distribution panel. This is the point of no return for a house. Everything running inside these walls has to be right before the boards go on, because after that, fixing it means taking it apart. The glass arrives and goes into the front frame. A wooden fence goes up around the pool. And then, indoors, he starts laying bricks. A brick chimney rises inside the house, built by hand, course by course. More wiring follows as electrical cables are threaded through the insulated wall framing before the walls are sealed. The distribution panel, prepared earlier, is mounted into its opening, and the surrounding wall boards are fitted into place. One section at a time, this same process repeats throughout the house. Insulation, wiring, then boards, slowly closing in each room until most of the interior walls are fully covered. Everything hidden behind these panels has to be finished now, because once the walls are closed, there's no easy way back. Electrical wiring and plumbing are installed throughout the house. The brick walls are plastered, the distribution panel is fitted into place, and board by board, the interior is sealed until most of the house is enclosed. More wiring, more insulation, the breakers set and organized inside the main panel. Then the floor becomes a system, a steel wire grid tied across the whole surface. Heating pipes laid over it in long runs, and cement poured across the top, sealing the heating into the floor permanently. After the cement is poured, another layer of rigid insulation boards goes onto the walls. This final layer improves thermal insulation, reduces heat loss, and creates a flat, stable surface for the finishing materials that come next. A fire in the middle of the room, warm stone underfoot, and glass across the entire front wall. Every one of those decisions was made months ago on a laptop. Cyan boards go up over the existing layers, joints filled with quicklime and smooth flat, and then white paint takes the walls and ceiling. Then he begins attaching more cyan boards across the walls, gradually covering the entire interior. Once they're in place, he applies quicklime over the joints, screw holes, and edges, smoothing everything into a flat, seamless surface ready for the final finish. The house is finally clean enough to finish. An air conditioning unit goes into the lounge. Then a wooden plank gets carved by hand, LED strips set into the cuts, and the whole piece mounted on the wall so the light comes from inside the wood. The wooden floor is polished, the gaps filled, the surface finished smooth. The washroom gets tiled floor to wall, a PVC ceiling, a door. The chimney gets refined and framed with marble. Stair planks are polished and coated black. Tiles go across the cement floor. The stairs are drilled into place on metal brackets. Then a second staircase is built for the upper floor out of black painted logs. As it finishes, he installs LED strips along the interior and exterior walls. Hidden within the finishes, they provide indirect ambient lighting that highlights the home's design, clean and modern. And the closer this gets to finished, the more you can see what 6 months bought them. Then he installs the electrical distribution panel into its frame and connects each wires with the bulb's wiring. With the major work complete, he finishes the remaining details. A second staircase is assembled for the upper floor. The wash basin is installed in the bathroom, and a modern pendant light is mounted, bringing the interior one step closer to completion. Instead of painting the last walls, he glues paper to them, wallpaper laid flat, and even a cleaner surface than paint would give. With most of the walls covered in wallpaper, he shifts to the finishing touches. Decorative wall lamps go up first, then gray wallpaper on the remaining feature walls, adding contrast, depth, and a more refined, premium feel to the interior. Out at the pool, he takes a flame torch to the wooden planks and burns them dark. Charring wood is one of the oldest ways to protect it. The scorched layer resists water and weather far better than raw timber. He finishes the finalizing work, installing PVC strips along the floor and wall edges before completing a few more final details. Then everything arrives at once. Doors and frames, room by room. A TV on the wall. Then completing the washroom. Hanging rail, toilet, makes it premium. It doesn't stop here. He also bought a hairdryer. Another loader arrives carrying the final furniture, and one by one, the pieces are brought inside the house. Cupboards and the bed are assembled and arranged in their designated rooms. In the kitchen, the sink, stove, and refrigerator are installed, turning the space into a fully functional workspace. Mattresses are placed on the beds, while curtains are hung across the large front window to complete the living areas. Finally, golden metal rods are assembled into a sleek stair railing, adding the last structural detail before the house is ready to be lived in. And that's it. It's a home. 6 months. Snow, rain, and darkness. 2 people, 204 hours of filming, and a house that started as 47 hours of drawing on a laptop screen. They'd been chasing this since 2019, and they were told it was a waste of time. So, what would you have built out here? The A-frame with glass across the whole front, or something you could disappear into completely? Tell me below.